Hey, we are live, folks. What happened to Lydia? She was right here on my side.
I'm right here,
What?
Louis.
Oh, what happened to you?
I'm making myself a cup of tea. I'll be
But
with you in a minute.
but you were right here when I did the
I'm making myself a cup of tea.
I did the thumbnail and then she poof disappeared. I got my control room here. All right, chat room set. We are all set. Except there's no chats going on.
Oh, chatter.
There's no chatters. There's
I'll have
no
a tea kettle in a few minutes.
There's no chats. I don't see any chats. Hey, there's some chats. How come I don't see them over here?
Well, I'm just gonna.
Okay, I see it now. Yeah, man says good evening. You, a beautiful couple. You, Greg Watkins says hi, Lewis. Angel Valentino says first. I don't think you were first, but I'll let you be first.
Don't break their hopes, Louis.
Oh, I'll let him be first. Amy Smith, good evening from Hilliard, Florida. That's not far from. How far is Hilliard?
Hilliard?
Uh huh.
I never heard of Hilliard. Hilliard?
Yeah,
Are you saying it right?
Hilliard. That's what it says there.
Let me look at it.
Vivian Mahoney, Lewis and Lydia. Yay!
Florida.
Madeline Highland, hi you too. Hi everybody so far. Angela, maybe not. Teresa Morehouse. She has a hand going like this. I don't know what that means, but. Mike Brown, hey y'all. How you doing, Mike? Carol, good evening, Lewis and Lydia. What about Bob? Howdy, Lewis from College Station, Texas. What about Bob?
He's in Colorado, isn't he?
No, it's just the name of the person's channel. Nana Pam, hi Lewis from Southwest Florida. Southwest Florida. That's not far from here, probably. You're not far from me, Barbara. Nana. Why did I say Barbara? I'm looking over here at the computer. I don't want to be rude, but put it like this. So it's easier to look at the comments over here. Actually, I can move the comments over closer this way because now it's closer to the camera.
I'm steeping my tea now, so.
You sipping your tea?
No, I'm steeping. It's steeping over there.
Steeping it? Or sipping it?
Steeping, Louis.
You said sipping.
Steeping. It's steeping.
You gotta come a little bit further back. Your top of your head is being cut
Louis,
off.
move over, Louis. You're talking about the space.
I'm not hogging all the space.
Oh, look, Newborn. Newburn. Robert's from Newburn.
Traveling Robert, welcome to Florida. How you doing, Robert?
Hi, Robert.
I've been in Florida a couple of weeks now. Unfortunately, I have to go back. But where are you, in Florida? Somewhere in Florida, maybe? Maybe Miami?
Oh, it's hot in here. I gotta lower the AC.
Shane Eagle, hey guys, from Jacksonville, Alabama. I've been through Alabama. Amy Smith, Northeast Florida, not far from I-95. I'm going to be driving through there a couple days, few days. Madeline Highland, I saw lightning out the window. Yes. Thus,
We're getting a storm.
that's the title of this live video. Live from Stormy, Florida. It was raining cats and dogs.
When is it not stormy in Florida?
It was raining cats and dogs a couple minutes ago. Linda Lindsay. I'm from New Hampshire. I do Linda. Cheryl Bryant. Single house, PA. Fall is in the air. 40 to 50 degree nights
I'm gonna move.
in northwest hills of Potter County. Oh, wow. 40 to 50 degree nights. That's perfect to live in a van. That's just lightning out the window. Regina, we got a lot of comments here. Regina Wyatt, hello from West Tennessee. Hi, Virginia. Mike Brown, how was your van after braking? Did you need to get new handle? I did not fix anything on the van yet. All I did, what you saw was basically what I did. I went to Home Depot and I bought one of these knobs for a cabinet. You too far away?
Oh, they want to see the light show, Louis.
No, come on here. You're like
They don't
too
can't see
far.
the light show, Louis.
That's okay. So I bought one of those knobs for a cabinet door. and then I used the screw. So I put it through the inside, and then I used the screw to hold it while the epoxy that I use set, which took like 15 minutes. And then I put some more, and then I took the screw out, and that's what I have in there for now. I do want to do an alarm system. It's one of the things that I've been wanting to do, but unfortunately everything costs money, and I've done so many things to the van, and every time I want to do a new thing, it costs money,
Cost money.
and I have to wait until I have that money available to do something else. In hindsight, the alarm should have come a long time ago, and I want to have something like Bob has. I've been wanting to have that since I bought my van, but I've been postponing it, and I haven't done that.
It's
So
mostly because when you have to do things that you're
Really?
not going to do yourself,
you have to,
it's mostly the indecision of who do you trust
right,
to do it for you,
Right.
especially if it's your home.
Right.
That's
It's-
why all of this stuff, if you watch these videos and you're doing a van and you're getting ready, try to get all of this stuff done or have it prepared for that stuff so that you can do it yourself or somebody else can do it for you. But
yeah.
right, think
Well,
think ahead, think into the
it's
future.
One of those, yeah. One of the things is the indecision of where you're going to get it done,
Yeah.
but it's also having the money put together. Because like I
Well,
said,
that's what I'm saying. Look
I-
into the future, but think about the future that you
Right.
might want to do connections that you can do now, or if you're gonna put an alarm or something, think about where you're gonna put this in the future. You might not have the money now, but start thinking
Right.
about where you're gonna put these things in the future.
I mean, in 4.5 years, going on 5 years, not yet, let's say 4.5 years, this is the only time that this happened. So I don't think it's too bad. But
Oh, look.
Mike Brown, thank you, Mike.
That's nice.
They don't have to do that, but thank you. Um, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Um, but I was saying, in hindsight, I should have gotten the alarm. But the alarm I want, it's
Well,
not
that-
going to
well,
be
that-
cheap. The alarm I want, is something that's going to alert me on the phone if something is somebody's breaking in, and I want the remote starter so I can start the van with the phone, and of course, you know, the keyless, the fab to. So yeah, I think if I had that alarm and I heard the noise of the guy breaking in, maybe even if the alarm didn't go off on the van, I would have turned the alarm on, and I don't have that, but I do have a way to lock my doors from the inside. But I've never done it. I only do it when I go change my oil or something, get the van fixed. I lock the back door. I lock the side door, and then I lock the door in the front that divides the living area to the driving area. And I just never do it when I when I go to sleep in the van. And in hindsight, maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm also afraid if I lock the doors, then maybe somebody tries to break in and they can't break in, so they'll break the window. So then it's more expense. So I don't know.
You know, it also depends on where you live. Like you're on the East
Right,
Coast, so it's
right.
important for you to have this. For
Right,
other people,
yeah.
that they're just going to be in BLM.
I did this area where I got broken in. I stayed at the same hotel in the same area for like 3 weeks. I was working in that area, and I went there the first time and I liked it. And I saw construction vehicles parked there from different companies. They were parked there, and I'm like, you know what, this is perfect because they don't know if I'm at the hotel. And I parked with the back towards the hotel, and then my side door, the one that was broken into, was also facing the hotel. So I was safe, but there was like 2 nights where I parked just one space. There was like the space where I parked, and then there's like the road to access the hotel. There was another hotel and a few other shops. And then there was a little island with a little, like maybe 2-3 feet wide, and then another parking space. And different nights I parked in that parking space, where my back was towards the hotel, but the side door was towards the parking lot. And that particular night, another construction vehicle parked 2 spaces away from me. So this guy took advantage of that. He parked between us and he tried to break in. I noticed afterwards that there was a couple little marks on the front passenger door, and I think he tried to open that door, and when he couldn't, he came to the back door. And when I got startled and I didn't know what was going on, then as soon as I realized what was going on, which took a couple seconds, by that time the door swung open, and that's when I screamed. I'd yell at the guy. "Rah! Rah!" I briefly saw the guy's face. It was just as like a brief thing.
That's scary though,
Yeah.
when you're woken up like that.
Right.
at night.
It was just a brief, because I started going, "Ah!" And I went towards the door, and by the time I got to the door, the guy was already like turning
Well,
away.
but if you had a panic alarm, you could have hit that.
Right.
And
I
he
didn't.
would've
I don't
taken off.
have that.
But you
so,
need to have.
Yeah. You too far away, lady. Folks
They want
can't
to
see
see the
you.
light show back
The light
there.
show is over. Sit over here. So sit back more so you can. This is a high
You're
production.
gonna break my chair, Louis.
Well, what if I did break your chair?
Then you'll have a project tomorrow.
Let's not break the chair. All right. So where we? Robert Gordon from says hello from New Bern, North Carolina. Cool. Bob likes the light show. Elsie is watching us from Nebraska.
Wow.
I've never been to Nebraska.
I've never-
I went across the
What can we
country.
see in Nebraska?
I went to South Dakota again, and I just missed Nebraska by this much again.
I'm so excited. I can't wait till I go out next year when Christian's 18. Bye-bye.
I lost my
See ya,
place here.
Christian. I'm on the road.
I lost my place. Oh, okay. Rose says you two look good. Well, Liddy probably looks
thank
better.
you. I'm still not well. You haven't seen the video yet, but
Minivan Mike, hi Louis, don't you ever work? I do work. This year it's been a little slow. I don't know why, but hopefully I'll be getting to work soon. So, Janice, hi Janice. Janice says hi. Traveling Robert is in Miami.
oh wow, Madison, Wisconsin is flooded. Oh, Pompano Beach. I know where that is.
Lara Everett, hello Louis. I got
Kansas
that thing we
City.
ate is not sitting well.
The soup.
I don't know, maybe the muffin.
Hi, Judy. Yes, I recognize you.
Minivan Mike is watching from flooded Madison, Wisconsin.
Oh, Rose says there's lightning in Orlando.
Laura Everett, Graham, Kansas
Oh.
City.
Carolina. She's in Miami.
Traveling Robert,
Hi.
I'll be driving north soon too. How soon, Robert? This coming week? Let me know. I don't know if you're driving to PA or something, but let me know, and maybe we can have lunch, dinner, or something. Stacy Dunn, hi from Pompano Beach. Is that Florida?
Pompano Beach.
Pompano? Is that Florida? Janice says, funny, I'm in Connecticut, not far from 95. Such a convenient highway. Yeah, 95 goes from Florida to all the way along the East Coast. So one of these days, I'll surprise you in Connecticut, and I'll do that singing. I'll be a sensation.
There are just some states that I'm not really interested in visiting because I grew up there. So I worked in Connecticut. I lived in New York. But I want to see the states that are anywhere.
Judy
but-
says, hi Lydia, you may not
I said
recognize
hi to
my
her.
dog pic, but it's
Yeah,
me.
She changed her dog pic, but I know her.
How do we know it's her?
Well, Louis, that's what she said.
She
changed
says it's
dog
her,
pic.
but how do we know it's her?
Well, because I see her name there.
But how do we know that's her name?
That's her name.
How do you know? You met her?
I just read it.
But have you met her?
I talked to her on
Personally?
No, well, on different things here.
So
and
how do
there,
you know it's her?
messages and
How do you know
Just
it's her?
see her name there, Louis.
But it could be somebody else.
Well, this is true.
Cool Cat says, hi Lydia, hi Louis.
Mike Brown.
Jenna says, can you set an alarm when you are in a van? I don't have an alarm in my van yet.
Like
so,
a panic alarm, they mean. Like I
Yeah.
have one in my truck, and those are really helpful.
So, Teresa asks, where are y'all in Florida? Northern?
We're
Northern?
in this, a little
Northern
bit central northern, central north. We're a
New
little
York-
bit more to the north than central. Northwest.
Northwest. Mark Williams is in Indiana. Raymond Moore, send some rain over San Antonio, Texas. Wish I could. I can't. I can't do that. But
Brooksville. Not too far. Well, she has the same cup. I think
Who?
this is a Pioneer Woman cup.
who
I'm
has
not
the same
sure.
cup?
Madeline.
Jeff Jones says, Nidia. I missed some people here. I don't know where I'm at. Nidia Marshall. Hi, Louis and Lydia. And
Hi.
Jeff Jones says hello from Michigan. I just drove through Michigan not long ago, a couple weeks ago.
I haven't.
Huh?
I
You
haven't.
And I drove through the Upper Peninsula for the first time ever. Debbie Eastham? I live in Oklahoma. Hello, Oklahoma. Louis outside. Hello, Louis and Lydia from very far away Brooksville. That's not very far away.
Yeah, that's what I said. Brooksville's not far.
Yeah. You know what? We might be going to Brooksville.
Oh, this week.
We might be
Gotta
going.
fix your phone.
Yeah, we might be going to Brooksville either Monday or Tuesday. So, if you want to say hi, just let me know. Send me a personal email, rollingyourchip@gmail.com, and maybe we can say hi. Michael Whitman is in Ontario, Canada. And Madeline Highland says, Lydia, I have the same cup.
I just said that, Louis. Were you not paying attention?
Well, but I'm reading in alphabetical order.
Oh, okay.
Well, not alphabetically, but I'm reading from end to beginning to end. I may miss some folks, so I apologize for that. Sometimes I hit this thing
Oh,
wrong.
thank you. They said I hope you feel better soon. I have this terrible cough from this RV thing that I'm doing. I took a break for a little bit. You'll hear about it in my video once I get it finished.
Nadia says we are having lightning and rain here in Homestead, Florida. Well, same thing here.
Right.
So
You're further. You're about 7 hours away from us. Yeah, about 7 hours from
Who?
us. Homestead.
oh, Homestead.
Homestead's like another hour from where my mom.
Oh,
is.
okay, Homestead.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's almost to the Keys.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Debbie Easton, it's hot here in Oklahoma, waiting for fall, winter to cool. Yeah, it's hot all over the place. The chalk butt. Hello from Sacramento. Nice day here today. Today was hot here, wasn't it? 91,
It's
91,
always
I
hot
think.
here. But the rain cools things down. Like right now, it's a lot cooler out. We had pouring rain. Remember, we were at the Panera. It was
Yeah.
pouring there.
Yeah.
It was really pouring there. For
Greg,
quite a while too. We couldn't even leave this. We couldn't even leave the restaurant.
Greg Watkins says, hope you feel better, Lydia.
Thank you.
You still coughing?
I'm still coughing. That's why I'm.
Did you
taking
learn
two-
anything?
I said wear a good mask. I have to get a good respirator.
Yeah.
I have a dust mask. You'll see in my video. I had dust masks on, but this thing with this RV is something that I've never experienced anything like that. There's
Wow.
yeah. You need to have a
When
good
when you deal with old stuff
Yeah.
and you don't know what's in there,
It's different than a house. Totally different than
you
renovating
you
a house.
you don't know what's in that stuff,
Yeah.
and
And
then
that
you're
stuff
breathing
is
all that
bad.
stuff.
Yeah.
That was not a smart.
In a small space. That's the other thing. It's in a small space.
It was
too.
not very
No.
not very smart. The Martin Nierwinski, Martin Nierwinski. High production plus high class, since Lydia is with you tonight.
Oh, thank you.
This is always high production and high class.
Oh, look at Louis. He's wearing a white shirt tonight. Anybody
Oh.
notice that? He wasn't wearing the black shirt that he usually
Oh
wears.
well. Change it up a lot. Just changing it up. Just a little bit.
Change is good, Louis.
Gigi Riggs. Good to see you both. Thank you, Gigi. Larry Visco. Massachusetts has beautiful weather, and New Hampshire for vacationing. I've been to Massachusetts. I don't remember ever going to New Hampshire. So maybe this fall, I don't know. The thing is, I may not have a chance. But if I have a chance before I come down to Florida, I would like to go all the way up to New Hampshire and Maine. So
Maine is one state I want to go to. Maine-
Joe
Maine
Man
and Montana.
Sparky
Those are
says,
the
"No
states.
fighting, guys. Are we fighting?
No?
We're not fighting. There's no fighting here." Joe Man is in Ocala.
Not too far.
Alvaro da Costa. Hi, you two. How you doing, Alvaro? Watch later. Gives a thumbs up. Thumbs up. The Shellinator. The Shellinator. Hi, Lydia and Lewis from Ohio. I'm laughing because Lydia has Wii over here and Chris has Call of Duty. What is that called? I always forget.
I don't know.
I had the same thing when I had a house. Call of Duty. It's MW3. What does that stand for? I forget.
The what?
Modern
I
Warfare
don't know.
3.
I'm just checking my phone. 'Cause I'm
It's
waiting for
Modern
Christian to
Warfare
text me.
3. So I had a name like years ago. It was Louis Nader, and then I came over here and I set up another name, the same thing, Louis Nader. I think I mentioned this before. So once in a while I like to play that, and I'm getting good at it. Maybe too good. Maybe that means I'm playing too much.
Probably.
Probably. So the Shellinator. That's why I said that. Gary Spratt. Shout out to Lewis and Lydia from Lincoln. You know what that is?
No, where is that?
Illinois.
Oh.
I just drove through Illinois a couple weeks ago. Seems like a couple weeks ago. Dennis says, hi from northeastern Ontario. It's rain up here to you
Yeah,
to
it's
take
raining
care of.
everywhere, isn't it?
It's rain everywhere.
This is a really wet year.
Hi, Dennis in Ontario.
And I guess it's good because so far in Florida, this time of the year, we have a lot of active hurricanes, and I haven't seen any active hurricanes this year on the East Coast or anything. So that's, I guess, the rain's keeping it away, right?
Fern Fran, are you guys going to buy your dream boat? I don't have a dream boat.
Well, I do.
don't. She has a dream boat.
I have.
It's a sailboat she wants.
Well, but I
Well.
want a little bit better than just a sailboat. So I'm working on that.
What do you want more than a sailboat?
Well, Louis, I like the catamaran.
It's a sailboat.
Yeah, but it's a little bit more expensive.
Wow. The Shellinator says home went up for sale, looking for a travel trailer, then on to Texas for fall.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Very nice. Congratulations.
And Jerry Minchie says good evening.
Oh, hi, Jerry. I just finished reading his book, too.
Oh yeah.
His new book, I just finished reading it. We were at the Panera. I finished reading it there.
Hey, here's a little plug for Jerry
Jerry.
Minchie. I mentioned a couple videos ago that Jerry has.
A new book.
Did I do that in the live?
You did in the last live.
I
But
did
on
it
the
in live.
28th and the 29th, I think is the days
Right.
he's having the
Jerry,
free download.
this coming Tuesday and Wednesday,
Yeah.
the 28th and the 29th. If you go on Amazon and you put in Jerry's, punch in Jerry's book, the name of I forgot the name of the book. RVing on a dime,
Dime.
and a dream. What's the
A
full
Dime
name?
and a Dream. I have it on my phone because I was just reading it. Hold on.
1 second, I'll give you the name of the book. So if you go on Amazon, you get it for free. So let me see. So it's the name of the book.
Secrets of RVing on a Dime and a Dream.
Okay, so I can just.
Oh, but
show
it's
you.
about it's about like how to RV under $1,000.
Right. So
It's possible.
anyway, if you go on Amazon and you type in the name of that book, so Secrets of RVing on a Dime and a Dream, and you do that Tuesday and Wednesday, the 28th and the 29th, you get it for free. So
Yeah.
how cool is
And
that?
if there's a lot of questions that you guys are thinking about, he answers. He's pretty thorough. He answers all of it there. Any things that you say, oh, I don't know about this and I don't know about that, and then you're like deciding, no, the book will answer it for you.
Yeah.
It's
So-
answered. Move on and decide
Yeah.
because it's all there.
So thank you,
Right?
Jerry, for that.
Yeah.
By Ingley. I just butcher some of these names. Some of these names is just hard. By Ingley. Lydia, check out the full face respirator at Harbor Freight. Inexpensive, effective.
That's
and
what I need.
comfortable.
I've been using a good dust mask, but I really do need to get a good respirator, especially now we start painting in there. I still have to do the bathroom. That was my next thing to do, but I just had to leave it for a while.
Yeah.
That's how bad I got.
You got to take a break from that.
Yeah, I had to.
You
take
got
a
to
break
feel
from
better
it. Yeah.
first before you.
Yeah.
Dennis Hortman. Lewis, is Tim Hortons coffee really as good as you say? It's not available here in Georgia. It's very good. If you look at my videos and you see the first time I went to Tim Hortons, I just fell in love with it, and I've been in love. I like Tim Hortons coffee. I don't know. Maybe there's some better coffees out there. I like Tim Hortons. It's very smooth. It has a good taste. I love it. So you
I
can.
drink the Timmy's decaf.
Yeah, she gets a decaf. How'd you get decaf?
Oh, Louis, I've got a connection.
You got connections?
I got connections. Louis.
How'd you get the connections?
Louis, I know the guy that sends me the Timmy's.
You know the guy that sends you Timmy's? How come I don't know that guy? Do I know that guy?
I can't get it here in Florida. They don't sell it in Florida.
No, they don't sell in Florida.
No.
But Dennis, you can get it from Amazon. Unfortunately, it's almost like double the price, but you can still get it from Amazon if you want. So I don't know if you can get it directly from Tim Hortons. You can try. I think I've tried. I don't know if they sell it directly, but maybe they do now. Maybe you can try. Jeff Jones says, love all your vids. Been watching you for years. You've been watching me or Lydia, Jeff?
Well, we're about the same time we started our channels.
So maybe me. Maybe it means me. Or maybe you. I don't know.
It doesn't matter, Louis.
Deborah Rosa, good evening from Leesburg, Florida. You know what that is?
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
Oh, it's kind of, I think it's by Orlando. Not too far.
Sounds familiar.
I think so.
We've driven by there, I think. Vicky 52 True. Lewis, you should get a commission from Tim Hortons. That is very true. I should get a handsome compensation from Tim Hortons. Unfortunately, I get zilch, nothing. But that would be nice, though. It would even, it would be a win-win situation if Tim Hortons sponsored me. If they give me a nice, handsome, is handsome the right word? A nice, good amount of monies, compensation. And I
Not
would quit my
compensating.
work and then just
They're not compensating you, Louis.
go out there full time, filming and doing high production stuff. Unfortunately, that's the case. So
Compensation would be good.
yeah, a little compensation. Where am I? I lost my place again. Darn it! What happened? Okay.
Wow, he left Naples, Florida, went all the way to Bardstown, Kentucky.
What are you talking about?
Right here, Ron S.
But you go. You
Oh, did I skip somebody? Oh, I skipped Fern. What did she say?
Fern front. I just recall Lydia talking about a dream boat. Ding ding, all can change. What does
All
that mean?
can change. You never know what's gonna
Ding,
happen.
ding.
Yeah.
Ron asks, "Hi guys, I went full time in my travel trailer a month ago. Left Naples, Florida, and have arrived in Bardstown, Kentucky, where I'll be work camping until Christmas for Amazon. Best wishes." Hey Ron, good for you, man. I was just in Kentucky not long ago, it seems like. But that is cool.
I always wanted to try that Amazon thing.
Well,
Someday I'm gonna go to Amazon and work for a season just to try it.
brand
Let's see
new
what it's
news
like.
says, hey, Earthship from
The Christmas
Arizona. I've been in Arizona. Been to Arizona. I've been to a lot of states. I never thought I would go to all these states across the country. Never in a million years crossed my mind that I would go across the country and cross all these states and cross all. That's a lot of cross, isn't it? Travel through roads never driven before, but I have, and it's just amazing. It's beautiful. Where am I? Dale McCluskey says, praying that Tim's comes to Florida. From a Canadian living in St. Cloud, Florida. I ordered it from Amazon. Well, let's hope they have Timmy's all over the place soon, because I gotta call them up and make a complaint about this stuff. I shouldn't I? Complain about something?
Oh, Mona marker there.
Where?
Mona.
I lost my place again.
I'll show you. Go. Go. Here.
Nana Pam, Dale McCluskey,
No.
I got my Tim
No,
Hortons
you didn't answer her.
fan. If you guys could have a practical superpower, what would it be?
I know what mine would be.
What would be yours?
Well, I want to hear yours first, Louis.
It's
Mine would be time travel. Oh, yeah. I would love to time travel.
oh yeah,
That would be cool.
practical superpower. I have a friend of mine. His name is Super Leaf Man. I have to ask him what his opinion would be. What do you think? You know, have you met Super Leaf Man?
Oh, he's not moving in a van now, is he?
Super Leaf Man?
Gonna get crowded.
No, he flies around. He doesn't need the van. Mona and Mark says hi. How you doing, Mona and Mark?
Oh, you can get the Tim Hortons K-Cups at the Bed Bath & Beyond. They sell
Right,
them
yeah,
there.
but it's the K-Cups, not the same.
Yeah, but she says she's buying the K-Cups.
You're
Oh,
going
but
ahead
those
of me.
are 80 count. She's getting a good deal.
Oh,
She's
Amy
getting
Smith.
80
My
count.
husband loves Tim Hortons. I buy his off of Amazon. K-Cups, 80 count, $33. I don't drink K-Cups. I make my coffee very simply. And I like to grind it fresh, so I don't drink it like that. I don't even know what it
Oh,
tastes like.
look.
What?
John says that Jeannie and I are moving into our van tonight. Well, that's so cool.
Oh.
We're moving into a van.
Hello, Louis and Lydia.
That's
Hope
exciting.
all
The
is
first night
well
in the
with you
van.
today. Jean and I are moving to our van tonight, even as we speak. Look at that. As I do this live high production moving picture from
Well, I
South.
can tell you what's going to happen in the morning. They're going to look at each other and going to say, we got to tweak this a bit. We got to move this, and we got to move this, and we got to move this. It always happens like that the first night.
Well,
You always figure out, I got to move
the
this.
woman always moving stuff around, I guess.
Yeah.
Like you keep
Well, they
moving
get
your,
up in the
your
morning, they're gonna
office.
make breakfast, so if their bed's in the way, they're gonna figure out a way to work it around that or something like that, so.
Yeah.
They're gonna be tweaking for a while. Even in the RV, you're always tweaking things in the beginning until you finally find, oh, this is the way that, I like this, and I like this, I like it here, I like it there.
Jack Parker says, "Great, my first van life live feed. I'm a new subscriber and new to van life. Well, Jack,
Welcome
welcome
to
to
van life.
welcome to the Rolling Earthship channel, live from sunny Stormy, Florida. Over here with Simply RVing, also known as what's your name?
I don't even know.
Live this person. Go to her channel, Simply RVing, and her name is over there. What is her name? Linda?
Well, it's Lydia.
Lydia. Oh, Lydia. Okay,
With
Lydia.
an I and not a Y.
Yeah, so welcome to the channel. I hope you like it. It's not like a normal channel. It's like it's just me doing stuff. Living in a van. I just happen to live in a van, and I happen to film stuff, and it's stuff. It's a high production show about nothing, but in that nothing, there's stuff in it. So that's all I got. Nikon Jones, you should try La Lave
That's a funny name.
Cuban coffee. It will put cough.
Louis,
Cuban
you didn't
coffee.
read the name right.
What? It's
Well.
Cuban coffee. La Lave. La Lave? Cuban coffee.
No, La Llave, Louis.
Oh, La
It's a
Llave.
Cuban
Oh, there's two L's.
I have I don't know if that's
What,
La
how is it
Llave or
how is
Bustelo.
it my fault that the Spaniards decided that two L's has a sound what? Yeah.
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 Llave.
It's two L's. It's L sound. It should be, to me, it's a lave. La Lave
That's
Cuban.
the name of a coffee. They sell a lot in Miami. My mom drinks that. Or Bustelo, Bustelo.
Disgusting coffees. Give me Timmy's any day.
It's strong coffee though.
Churn travels and other stories. Hello, fam. Have a wonderful Saturday. Thank you, Churn.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Hope you're doing well. Nana Pam, you are welcome. Talking to somebody else. Where am I? Oh, this thing moves so fast. What happened? What happened, Lydia? This moves so fast.
Right there, Louis. You're
Okay.
right here.
Okay. Nana Pam says she buys her coffee from Walmart online. I buy my coffee is the with the beans. I like to grind it myself. So
I used to do that. I don't have time for that.
you don't have time for that.
Well, they don't make that decaffeinated. I can't get decaffeinated.
Churn asks. Oh, I forgot to read Mark. Mark Williams. I like that you include scripture in your vids. This thing that I ate is not sitting well with
But
me.
you ate a soup, right?
No,
I think
the
it's
corn muffin.
Oh, that.
The-
it was bread.
No, the not the corn
That
muffin.
bread was hard.
No, the blueberry muffin.
Oh,
Probably had like a million ingredients. Ugh.
good thing I didn't have a piece of that.
But Mark, you're very welcome. I've always done it from day one, and I don't intend on not doing it. So it's just part of me. So I'm just gonna keep doing it. Churn travels. How is Christian adapting after his military school classes? He's doing good.
He's doing good. It was
Yeah.
a little hard for him in the beginning
Yeah.
because
He lost his friends.
He lost
and
his
stuff, yeah.
friends. He was used to all the people, the teachers there, and the kids. And the beginning it was really hard for him. But he's making a lot of friends here. He's actually at a concert right now at the church. Right. We're waiting for him to call us because we were waiting for him. And we're like, man, this is gonna take a long time. So we're waiting for him to call us so we can go pick him up.
Fern says, what was it last that made you have a deep, full belly laugh? I have no idea.
I don't remember.
I don't. We don't remember.
So
We have amnesia. We have short memory.
we laugh a lot. We
I
just laugh a lot.
don't remember. Mark Jones must have amnesia. Says hi, guys, again.
Hi. No, that was Mona that said it before. Now this is
Oh,
Mark.
that's right. Okay, never
Yeah,
mind.
this is Mark.
No, this is Mark, but Mark and Mona. So they're both doing it separately, which is cool. They're probably each one on their own devices.
Oh, probably. Nobody wants to share.
Nobody wants to share.
Grant Spiller. Hi, y'all.
How you doing,
Hi,
Grant?
you all. Other Christian van dwellers on YouTube? I don't
Jock
know.
Barker. Are there other? I'm not sure. I don't. It's a good question. If there's any other Christian van dwellers, then they're not saying
They're not posting scripture.
they're not saying who they are. So.
Well, you wouldn't know if unless they post a scripture.
And I
would
haven't.
you
I'm
know?
not actively looking because I have my subscriptions and I'm so busy doing filming and editing and working and having a life, a normal life, and so I don't have time to be looking around for
There's
new.
so many channels out
Right,
now,
there's too
too.
many
There's a lot of
channels.
channels out now.
So I don't know specifically. No. Swiss camper Ronnie Cool. 2 a.m. here. I don't know what 2 a.m. is. Probably in Europe. You made me want to try coffee. Tim Coffee. I will
Oh, it must be
order.
France because it says he's
I will
order
order
from
on French Amazon for
So
$20
he
a
must be in
pack.
France.
Just checked it. Okay, cool. Well, no, it's probably Swiss camper. He's probably in Switzerland. In Switzerland, probably. So, très bien. Les Amazoniques, c'est le coffee Tim Horton. Uh, uh, $20. Très bien. Je ne sais pas que parler.
I hope you didn't say anything offensive, Louis.
I might
Just
have.
lost a subscriber. Ka-ching.
Mike Rose says dark roast. Actually, Sarah, I'm going to say it like Mike said it. Dottle roast is the best Tim's coffee. Oh, and then he corrected himself. Dark. Darn it. I was going to have fun with that one. Madeline Highland says, I can buy Timmy's in Jewel at Chicago Silver Grocery. Cool. Rob Steve, is your daughter enjoying making videos? She is. She's just so busy with work and stuff. And so she hasn't done a video in a while, but she likes doing them. And if she wants to keep doing...
It's a lot of work doing videos.
Right. Well, if she wants to keep doing those videos, it's going to be up to her and not up to me. I helped her a little bit. I encouraged her, but now it's going to be up to her to make those videos. So, Rodney Toe, I'm a long-haul truck driver. I'll be running Texas to East Coast. I just want to say you and Lydia are awesome. Enjoy your channels. Keep up the good work. Have you guys ever been to Lambert's Cafe?
Lambert's Cafe, no.
No. Is it like a national...
I never heard of it.
Is it like a national chain?
I never heard of it.
I never heard of it either. Lambert's. I might have seen it, but I don't know. Well, if you come to the East Coast, Rodney, send me an email and then we'll stop by and say hi.
I'm gonna check out this Lambert's Cafe on my phone really quick.
I lost my place again. Darn it. Mark Jones is asking, is Bob in the driveway? Let me check.
Why would he be in the driveway?
No. No, Bob.
Is it in Colorado?
Yeah, Bob was going to.
Actually, that's where Mona and Mark are. It's in
Yeah.
Colorado.
Bob was going to Colorado, Mark. So he's probably not far from you. If you have his number or if you have his email, shoot him an email. Maybe he'll stop by for a day or two or a couple weeks.
Hey, Jim's there.
Faith Walker says Bob lives under the van now. Thank you, Jack. Very nice of you. Thank you very much. Oh,
John McCain died.
I just got a thing on my phone that John McCain died. That's one thing that.
Well, they have 3 Lamberts. They have this one, and this one's in Alabama.
That's one thing that's almost 100%, and that's death. So far, mortality is almost 100%.
That's why you have to decide if you're going to go RV or not. It's all going to hit us sooner or later. People putting the decision for another day. And then the other day doesn't come, and then you never got to go to RV.
Wilma Travail. Hi guys, glad to see you together again. And Jim Spat says, "Hey y'all."
Hey y'all.
How you doing, Jim? Willie Wilkins. Hi, love your videos. Have a great day. Thank you, Willie. Thank you very much. John and Karen Craig. Hi from Kansas. Love you guys.
Oh,
Thank you, John and Karen.
Will there be a gathering? John says.
In the near future after Christmas. We're gonna think about this.
We want to do this, but we didn't have any luck finding the right place because the place that we were gonna get is now totally. They have reoccurring events there, so they give them preference to them. So we're not gonna be able to do anything there. And then the other one that I called was really expensive, so we wanted to keep it economical.
Right. So
So-
what's the plan?
I don't have a plan right now. I just have too many things going on with Christian right now.
So I guess when it comes closer after Christmas, sometime in January.
I think it's gonna be hard this year to find anything,
Right.
to put anything together.
Yeah. We're gonna be working on it, but
How many acres do you think we need for something like that?
for
Probably
what? For what?
10 acres
For what?
for like a meeting or something like that.
Oh no, you don't need 10 acres. I mean, you have 3 acres. If you had 3 open acres at a house,
Right.
you could have a meeting. You could fit a lot of people in
Yeah.
there.
Well, we'll see what
I
happens.
mean, Lydia would like to have it over here because she has room. The problem is to put an invitation out there. We don't know who the people are. We already know who the people are that we met
Right.
at the last meeting.
We might do something like that.
Right.
this year. We might-
Unfortunately,
invite those
when it
people
comes
here.
to invite new people, everybody that I meet on the road, they're all great people.
Right.
But when it comes to an event like this, you don't know who's going to show up.
Right.
So if we have another event somewhere that's a big event, and then we have people come in there, and then we get to meet you, then if we have she has an event here at her house, then she doesn't have a problem inviting you. But before meeting you, then it's an issue because she just doesn't know who you are. And most of you are wonderful folks, but there's always somebody that, may not work out. So there lies the problem, So we'll see what happens. We would love to have a meet up, but it's just the problem of finding a place for that. So. Fern says, "Do you guys sprout seeds in a jar?" No, I don't
I
sprout.
did.
You did?
I did mung beans and I did I think garbanzo beans and didn't know. I haven't been doing it lately.
For what? For
but-
the sprouts?
Yeah, for the sprouts.
You eat the
Mung beans
sprouts?
are really easy to.
You eat the
Yeah, they're
sprouts?
really yummy too, and they're actually that's the best thing you can do because they have all the nutrients. So if you ever run out of greens, sprouts is what you want to have.
Yeah, but I live in a van and
Well,
having
you need a lot of water if you're
having
sprouting.
a jar, an open jar with sprouts in there while you're driving, and the water is just going. Imagine that this is open.
No, there's no water in the jar.
Oh, there's no water?
They're just moist. They're
Oh,
just
moist.
wet. You have to throw
Well, then the
water.
moist and heat. What happens when you have moisture
You need a
and
lot
heat?
of water though. And
Moisture-
it has to be
Moisture and
fertili-
heat leads to mold. That's all I'm going to say. I live in a van. I can't have that. I think
I tried sprouting. I tried sprouting wheat. The wheat I didn't have a lot of luck with though. But the mung beans were good.
WBIJ shout out. Hi from Chester, Virginia. Live in Florida around Tampa and Chiefland, Florida. I missed it. Cool.
We've been to Chiefland.
We went to Chiefland? Yeah. Vicky 52 True. Where are you from? Portugal? Yeah.
Louis is from Portugal.
Yeah. I was born there. I 17 when I came. I was here when I was younger, and then I came 17, and I never went back. And so I've been here for 30 some years. So I'm as American as apple pie. I can say that. What? What? Rob Steinhauer. Hey, how you doing, Rob?
Let's see what's it called.
Brawling style is the lady. What does that mean?
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is. Cheryl Fafara. Hi guys, how you doing, Cheryl? Well, I missed my place again. Darn it. I moved this thing and then just all of a sudden it goes berserk. Rob Steinhauer. Where's Van Jones? Van Jones is where he's all most of the time under the van in the basement sleeping. That guy just keeps on sleeping and sleeping. And we try to wake him up to have dinner. He just wants to sleep. He has his peanuts, and that's all he wants. So. What? Brawling style.
Christian just texted me.
He's writing something. Looks like German. I don't speak Germanish.
Christian just texted me.
Yeah.
He just finished.
Okay, so we gotta
We gotta leave
we
because
gotta
we gotta
leave
go pick
soon.
Christian up.
Do the arm thing. What is he talking about? No idea.
This thing, the arm thing, Louis.
Brand new. I missed it. Where is Earthship from? I'm at work listening. Oh, where am I from? I was born in Portugal, and I've been in the United States since I was 17 years old, and it's been over 30 years. Never went back, and yeah. Jack Parker. I'll be starting a van life channel soon. As an open Christian traveling the country and getting involved volunteering in the communities I stay in. Cool, Jack. Swiss camper Ronnie says, Swiss living on the French Riviera. Your French is not bad. Oh, merci beaucoup, monsieur or mademoiselle Swiss camper. Je parlais français un peu, comme ci, comme ça, très bien. Je ne sais pas que parlait. Not bad, I think. I used to know a little bit more, but I don't speak it, so I forget about it. Fern, do you guys do still drawing, painting? I used to paint when I was younger and draw, but I haven't done it in many years, so I wouldn't be very good at it right now, but I've done. I was very good when I was younger. I could say I was very good. Right now, not so much. Mark Jones says, have Bob get in touch. I don't know if Bob is watching this, so I'll try to remember to call him because right now I can't, and then afterwards, hopefully, I'll remember. So, or maybe you can remind me later, and then I'll call Bob. I'll leave him a message tomorrow. Probably tonight is already too late, so I can call him tomorrow. Ali Al Musa says hi from Saudi Arabia.
Hello.
How you doing, Ali?
Wow, that's far from us, Louis. That's really far out.
And they
Wonder
have.
what time of day it is over there now.
Well, it's probably in the morning sometime.
Yeah, he's probably having his coffee.
Yeah, and they have Timmy's over there.
In Saudi Arabia?
He's where he lives.
Wow.
Isn't that something?
How come they can ship it over there?
I
They can't ship it
understand.
to Florida?
No, they have a Timmy's. They have a real Timmy's place
In
there.
Saudi Arabia?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I gotta call Timmy's. There's nothing over here in
Why they don't have one in
Florida,
Florida?
and they have one in Saudi Arabia. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Cheryl Fafar, have you been making bread lately? No, I have not, because I just don't have to. It's not convenient when you live like me, working full time. It's not convenient to do that. I have bread anywhere I go. Now, if I was living full time on the road and I'm parked somewhere in the desert, away from stores and bakeries, then yes, that's when it's convenient to be able to bake your own fresh bread every few days. So if I was doing that, yes, I would bake my own fresh bread. But because I'm not doing that, I don't need to do that, and it's just not convenient to do it. But in the future, when I retire and go out west and do stuff like that, then yeah, I already know how to do it, and it's just a question of I have last time I did it. When didn't I do it at the? Yeah, I did it. I did it at the meeting last year that we had. I cooked some bread, and it should have been bigger, but it's a trial and error. I have my Dutch oven
The
thing.
weather affects the bread too. It was a lot of
Right,
It was raining and it was humid.
Well, it's trial and error. So I lost my place again. Darn it. Master of Reality. Are you still working the bulldozer? I work with different pieces of equipment, and what I work with depends where I go to work. Some places I go to work with one thing, some places they want me to work with something else. So I'm versatile. I can work with a few different pieces of equipment. So whatever they need me to work with, that's what I work with. Greg Watkins says, please tell Christian hi from me. We'll let him know. Oh, we're coming to the end too. Other questions?
We're gonna pick them up now.
James Grimmett says, I'll be in Florida from January until April this year. I'd like to meet you guys for lunch or dinner. Well, James, when you get to Florida, just send me an email, and then we'll let you know if we are available. I love to meet you. I can't speak for Lydia, but would you like to meet James? I love to meet James.
Yes.
J.R. Mason. Hi, Lewis. I thought you were heading back to New Jersey to go back to work. I am. Couple days I'll be heading back. The Shellinator. Bye, y'all. Get well, Lydia. No more RV work till you really recovering your cover. Without really covering yourself, it'll make you sicker. Master of I'm glad you don't wear that New York Giants sweatshirt. I'm from Buffalo, New York. Well, Buffalo. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4 Super Bowls, 0 wins. That's all I'm gonna say.
Look at the kitty. Look at the kitty. Look at the kitty. You want to see the kitty, Louis?
Jack Parker said, Lewis, what surprised you the most? Okay, I'm gonna end with this question because we gotta go pick up Sticky Fingers. So this is a good question to end. I'm gonna close the computer. I have my computer over here reading the comments. Okay, what surprised you the most about living in a van? I don't know. What surprised me the most about living in a van? From the moment I started living in a van, I never had an issue. I always felt like I was at home. So that didn't surprise me. It's not like moving from a 2,700 square foot house, not counting a full basement, having five acres of land. I didn't get any shock of going from that huge space to a little space. So that didn't that didn't
I've heard you talk about
that didn't surprise me. What
I
is it?
think the biggest surprise for you was
Well, come over here so the folks can see you.
that you didn't look into the future with your solar. You didn't look into your future, like you bought less solar than you really
No,
thought.
I wouldn't
You
say.
didn't look into the future and say, I'm going to need
No,
a
yeah.
bigger system, invested
No.
in a bigger system than you thought. I
Right.
think you always, when you start,
Right.
you end up getting what you think you need and a little bit more,
Well,
but it turns out that you're gonna need more than what you think.
When I got
You're
my
getting it.
well,
You're
when
getting
I got my solar, I got what I could afford at the time.
Well, yeah, that's another.
The batteries are very expensive.
Yeah,
the
well,
ba-
they've gone down.
The
over
very the
years.
batteries that I bought, they were like $300 some each originally. The ones I bought. So because I bought a roof rack that was very expensive and the solar panel and all the components and everything together became, it's a lot of money. So I bought the batteries. I bought what I bought. I thought it was enough, and I went by the advice of some folks that you should have less amps than you have watts. It doesn't necessarily work that way. I will be making a video in the future. You can have more amps than you have watts and not have any issues. But that's not answering the question. That is not the biggest surprise of all. I don't really know what the biggest surprise. I guess if I would say one thing that was the biggest surprise, the biggest surprise was meeting. The biggest surprise was meeting this person
I
here.
guess I don't know.
Yeah, that was a biggest surprise, and yeah, that's all I got. Yeah, well, we gotta go get Christian.
We gotta go.
So everybody, have a
We
good
gotta
night.
go, everybody, because he's
Uh,
sitting at the church waiting for us.
Everybody, have a good night, a good evening, and a good morning. And Christian was at a concert.
Yeah,
So,
the church is having a concert for the youth
They were had
today.
so everybody, thank you for coming along. I appreciate it so much, and Lydia does too. And
Thank
I thank you for Lydia for putting up with me for about an hour. She was very kind to join us, and that's it. All of you have a good evening, a good night, good morning, good afternoon, whatever you are, and I'll see you next time. And now I have to awkwardly turn this off. Should I turn that off?
Probably.
I probably should.
I don't
Good
know
night,
if it's gonna
everybody.
work if we're driving in the rain.
Yeah, probably won't. Good night, everybody.